Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Sally Ann. My husband's name is Andrew. He's not here again today. Surprise, surprise, he is at work still. We are at the very beginning of our little French dream and big journey. If you would like to follow us, then please feel free to hit the like button and subscribe so you get notifications of when new blogs and videos come on. I thought I'd start today not just by going over the research or not going through the research, because we have actually got some news. The news being is that our UK house is sold. Well, subject to contract, so until everything goes through, we are still here. However, the house went on the market in June, sold in June, so now we're just in the process of sorting all the paperwork out. I know some of you might think, why have you done it that way? Well, for us, it was really important to make sure that we did this process this way round. One, to make sure that we actually got on with it and stopped making excuses about what we can and can't do and when will we go. So it did force a hand a little bit. Two, whilst ever we are not in this house and we are not in France, we will be on our caravan. So that will save us a fair amount of money each month, which will go into the savings pot for the renovations. So that's really important because we don't know how long it's going to take for us to find a house in France. And three, when we do start the visa process, you will need to be able to show them that we have the funds in the bank. So the longer they're there, the more interest they're gaining. Well, maybe and maybe not in the UK at the moment, who knows. But there are the three main reasons why we needed to get this moving and get this going. I will show you shortly a video of the house so that you can see what we are leaving behind. It's an average 3-bed semi in Nottinghamshire, nothing special, nothing spacious, but it sold quite quickly. What we need to do now is make sure that the completion date is actually on track. The new buyers want to be in mid-August. So fingers crossed, hopefully solicitors or surveys, etc. will come back quite quickly. We had already started, and this was a really big help, to thin the house down. And what I mean by that is that we knew that everything had to be boxed up if we were going to take it to France. So we started with the attic, completely cleared it. We worked to a very simple system. Do we want to keep the item? Does it belong with somebody else? Do we send it to charity? Or is it no good? Do we need to bin it? So that's allowed us to really thin out the house. We went through each room top to bottom. So my goal now is very simplistic in terms of making sure that we keep on top of the paperwork for the sale, which I'm progressing quite nicely with. Packing a box each day of the items that we do want to take, making sure that they are all valued and labelled, etc., the way that they need to be on the surfer report we'll need to take. I think it's surfer, don't quote me on that, but we will need to fill a form out, and obviously keep on top of the research. Out of the cars that we've got, we do want to take mine. So I need to make sure that I know how to import the car, the documentation needed, certificate of conformity, all those kind of things. I'll also need to make sure in my head that we've got a really good plan going forward as to what we'll be doing in the next 3 to 6 months, how to make sure we move out of this house and how we live on a caravan. Living on a caravan, I'm under no illusion, is nothing like holidaying on a caravan. So I need to work out what we need to do that. I also need to find some very good cost-effective storage for the items that we do want to take. They may be in storage for 6 to 12 months because let's face it, we are going to have a renovation. And during that renovation, do we really want goods around the place? We need to make sure that everything we have there is safe and secure. So it might be worthwhile leaving the good sofas, etc. in storage in the UK. And oh yeah, we need to still continue to look for a house. We haven't seen anything yet that we really like. However, we know that having the money in the bank when we go to France and visit more estate agents will allow us a little bit more power and be seen as more serious, really. Some of them have already told us that they want us to be able to move fast. So having the money in the bank ready to put that deposit down as and when needed would be a really good thing. So on the next video, I will go through why we're doing this, not just the research that we've done, but what our thought process is, and what it's going to look like, what we've worked out things are generally going to look like in the next 3 to 6 months. There will be other videos, like I said, there is lots to go through, At the moment, the only cost that we've had to incur during this process is trips to France to look at houses. Well, let's face it, you squeeze a couple of days holiday in the meantime, don't you? Okay, so thank you for watching. And like I say, if you could like and subscribe, that would really help and benefit us. This is the only ever second video, or the second only ever video, if I'm going to do it properly, that we've made. Just beginning to learn the editing software. Hopefully it'll look okay, and hopefully speak to you soon. Thank you.